Hello you awesome people and welcome to my little world in Tekkit. For those of you who don't know what Tekkit is, it's basically Minecraft but it's been bitch slapped into the 21st century, and it's got these pipes where you can, and machines, and you can do all kinds of cool gubbins with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a quick tour around about what I've been working on in what are you doing? Fair enough. I want to take you on a quick tour of what I've been doing in Tekkit, and yeah, I hope you like it. Right, there's nothing special. This is my work shed, so that's where I get all my machines built and all the items. Like, let's say I want to macerate some cobble, put that in there, it macerates, and then it gets taken through these pipes into the iron furnace, which smelts it up and then puts it in there. Look at all that lovely stuff. Just FYI, smelting cobble gives you sand, which then makes glass. Okay, so that's boring. So let's just see that. Okay, so there's the sand. Go through the pipe. It's going to end up in there. Great stuff. Oh, it's getting dark, so yeah, maybe I should just sleep before I show you the rest of the stuff. What a lovely day. Well, I don't know, I've been noticing that in Tekkit it just seems to piss down a lot more often. I don't know if it's just me or just been unlucky or what. So anyway, yeah, work shed, just nothing special going on here. Some chests, some macerators and things like that. If you're interested in how macerators and stuff work, you can find videos on YouTube. I might even put one together. But basically what they do is they grind up stuff that you put in them. So let's say you put some copper in there. This music's jazzy, isn't it? Right, let me okay, there we go. Excellent. Yeah, so if you put like copper ore in there, it would give you copper dust, at which point when you smelt it you get 2 copper bars. So it basically doubles your mining effort, which is fantastic. So let's go take a look around at what I've built so far. So we go outside, make sure there's no creepers. Go fuck yourselves. Okay, not you, the creepers. Okay, so this is what I've got here so far. I've got 2 quarries. These huge. Oh shit! Holy shit! That lava wasn't there when I last looked. Yeah, I'll be moving backwards. Okay, so yeah, this quarry basically has dug out all of this and piped it all into these special teleportation pipes. Originally, I had a pipe going to my shed over there, but yeah, I kind of improved the shed a bit by basically fucking shit up. So yeah, but I'll show you where all that goes in a minute. So anyway, yeah, I've got 2 quarries there, which are sending all their materials through these teleport pipes, which are special pipes that you set to frequencies, and you can say whether they can receive or not, and depending on whether they do or not, you basically get... Oh shit, there's a zombie somewhere. Oh well, he sucks. Zombies are like the really crap enemy. It's like, you see a zombie, oh well, whatever. You see a creeper, it's like, run! So, anyway. So yeah, these pipes will basically allow you to teleport stuff through the air to another pipe on the same frequency, so you don't have to go using pipes and things like that. So it saves you having to build massive big pipe structures. It saves you a lot of space and time. So the way I've got this set up, I've just got a pump which is pumping water. This is using like the infinite water hack. If you build a pool 4 wide and then put a pump over one corner, you've got unlimited water. See, it just fills itself back up, whereas you can actually drain the ocean with a pump quite easily. So yeah, this all goes into these tanks and then goes into the engines to keep them nice and cool, because if you don't, they blow up. I found that out the hard way. Shit myself when it happened, to be completely honest. So the oil is coming in through a special waterproof teleport pipe. This is on a certain frequency as well, and I've got an oil fabricator set up, which basically turns industrial craft energy into build craft oil, which is great. It's excellent the way they've put this Tekkit mod together. So these quarries, well, this was a quarry, it's now done. Basically, they would transmit items through these teleport pipes to a factory that I've been working on. And yes, I know it looks a lot like if you watch the Yogg's videos. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Creative. There we go, just so I can fly around. If you watch the Yogg's cast videos, you'll see their Tekkit series that they're working on at the moment. They've basically built a building that looks pretty similar to this, you know, with this stone and this marble. Yes, I have copied the design. Reason being, I thought it looked sexy, so I thought I'd give it a go. This is a LCD screen as part of computer craft. It's not powered up at the moment. In fact, let me power it up and show you what the shit's going on. Because I've written a program called Scroller because it was originally going to scroll stuff, but I haven't done it yet. So welcome to DaveCarter, where mining comes before safety. Proud to be one day accident free. Yeah, remember the petrol engine thing I told you about earlier on? Well, the combustion engine? Yeah, that was the accident. So, what have we got in here? Well, this is the maceration room, or the grinding floor. Sounds a bit sexual, but I can promise you it's all legit. So these are basically macerators, and they're running on certain frequencies as well. So these ones receive items into them to be macerated, and then they get pumped out of these once we turn on the extruders, and they get sent up to another floor, which I'll show you in a moment. So I've started building a control room. So these are the levers we've got. We can macerate iron, copper, gold, tin, silver, or cobble. So if I turn on the cobble maceration, what you'll see is that items will start to appear in one of these macerator sets. I can never remember which one. But basically that's being pulled from, there we go, it's these ones. So they'll start filling up with cobble. Oh shit, that's loud. So yeah, they'll fill up with cobble and macerate. And if I go and look at this, and you can see, once it will macerate, it will just sit in there. It looks like I've got a problem with my nuclear reactor. I've got no power left. So they're going to stop any moment. Yeah, there we go. So I've got sand in there, and that'll sit there until I go ahead and flick the smelt ores switch, at which point all the redstone engines turn on all the machines, and basically anything that was in any of the macerators gets sent up into the smelting floor. So you see all the there's tin dust, I think, yeah, tin dust coming out to go be smelted. So that goes up to the smelting floor, where we basically have some electric furnaces. Now they're not going to work at the moment, unfortunately, because there's something up with the nuclear reactor. It might have blown up. Shit, it didn't blow up, did it? No, it's fine. Okay. What I'll do is I'll pause the video here, and I'll go and turn on my nuclear reactor, and yeah, we'll see what the shit's going on. Okay, so yeah, I've just fixed it, and it's some really weird problem I've been running into. Basically, for some unknown reason, just patch this hole up really quick. For some unknown reason, these transformers, which convert high voltage into low voltage to go through the copper cable so my macerators don't explode in my face, they keep failing. One of them keeps failing. You need to sort of knock them both out and then replace them. Weird as fuck, to be honest, but let's continue. So if I'm going back into creative, there we go. So yeah, so these things go up to the smelting floor, and these are all the electric furnaces that will be involved in the smelting. So yeah, these would receive the stuff and would start smelting pretty much, at which point we can extract the smelted ores, which turn into bars and other things, by flicking on any of our redstone receivers, which I haven't set up yet, but they're in the control room, and then they will correspond to one of these storage chests. So let's see, not even sure which row that is. Did I ever extract any? I haven't really used this too much. Obviously no, I haven't. But basically they would go and be sent into them chests and I will be adding extruders onto there so we can pull them out to wherever I want to pull them out to. So let's go down and have a look. I'm not going to show you this floor yet because it doesn't make any sense. I'll show you outside really quick. So whenever we build a quarry in this, just want to go and make sure I've turned that off. Yeah, I don't want it overflowing with copper. So basically, whenever we go and build a quarry now, what I do is I set up a pipe, a teleport pipe, and set it to one frequency. And that frequency then brings all the ores into this sorting shed. Now the sorting shed basically is a bunch of, there's the receiver pipe, so that's set to frequency 2000, so whenever I create a new quarry, I just set that to frequency 2000 and the items start to come in there. And it gets to this sorting section here, and depending on what the item is, it gets sorted off in all different directions. And at this point they're teleported to different places. I've gone a bit geeky. I've actually developed a spreadsheet that lets me remember, or helps me to remember, should I say, where all my ores are going to, what frequencies they're on, whether they should receive on certain frequencies or what. So basically, yeah, so whenever I go out and build a quarry somewhere, everything comes back to this one shed and is then sorted to go wherever I want it to, pretty much. But at the moment these all go to separate chests, which I'll show you now on the second floor, which, as you can see, there's a shit ton of chests. Basically these are all set up in different rows, so we've got tin in this row, got nothing in that row. Oh, we've got, what's that, gold, and I believe that one's iron and copper. Yes, that's copper and iron. So they're all received into them chests, and then when I flicked the switch earlier on to say macerate cobble, basically what was happening is that switch was activating these redstone receivers, which then power the redstone engine, which powers the wooden pipe extruder. So it was pulling out the cobblestone, which was then going down to the macerator downstairs. So yeah, it's pretty automated so far. These are me shit chests, where basically any cool shit just goes straight into them, which is sweet. I also went and built this, which is a condenser, which basically will let you create something out of other things. It sounds a bit shit, that description, actually. So you put whatever you want to be created up in this top left section, and each item in Tekkit has got energy, so it's got EMC values. So basically, see there, if I put a stack of cobble in, this number goes higher and higher until I will basically create a diamond. So if I just drop in a stack of coal, see, that's got a lot more energy than cobble has. So I've created a diamond out of a stack of coal, pretty much. So I'll just drop them in as well. So we're halfway to creating a diamond. So basically any shit that the quarry digs up that I can't use just gets piped on frequency 101, you know, room 101, and yeah, just ends up condensing in there. So I can put anything in there. I could put in some wooden planks. Oh shit, I left a diamond in there, didn't I? Bollocks. Okay, so yeah, but there you go. That's not necessarily a problem, because if I put a diamond in there, it'll create a diamond out of all them wooden planks, so you can always get it back. So don't worry about that. But yeah, basically, so anything that, like flint or dirt or sand or even cobble, you could pipe into there and just leave the condenser doing its condensing, I suppose. But yeah, that's what I've got set up so far. So yeah, what I'm planning to do is expand this a lot more. This has taken me a while so far to get all the stuff to build these teleport pipes. But yeah, there are plans to expand it using computer craft. One of the main things I'd like to do is be able to monitor the contents of chests and also monitor the coal level of smelting equipment and things like that. I don't know if it can be done, but it would be cool to automatically feed more coal to machines that need it. I'd love to do that, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if you can, and to be honest, I can't really be fucked writing a program for it. I come in the game to play a game. So if you want to dedicate some programming time, I'll love you forever. Last thing, just to show you this nuclear power station. Everything's run underground through glass fibre cables. I've been doing some work, so that's why the top is open, but it basically all goes underneath. So yeah, this is the nuclear reactor. Got an emergency stop switch here, and there's also one over on over in the control room. So if you flick this, it turns off all the nuclear reactors. And that's basically, I'll just go up and show you. It's basically just a redstone receiver on a frequency that sends redstone energy to the reactor, which does switch it off. So I just turn these off, and I can go in. And so there's the reactors. They've got the uranium bits and bobs in there, and heat dispersers and cooling cells, and yeah, basically, I don't know why. I don't know if we need to cover them in water like this, but all the videos I've seen on Tekkit seem to have all the reactors covered in water. So, oh shit! Right, there we go. Yeah, so I just did it just in case, because I didn't want to leave a lovely, pretty crater where my nuclear power station once stood. So if I could better go and turn that back on, actually. There we go. And finally, this weird looking contraption over here. This is my transformer substation. So eventually the idea is to run these cables underground over there and run a high voltage and a low voltage line so I can pull off power from the nuke reactor. But for now, basically I needed oil, so I went and built an oil fabricator which takes power straight into it and generates oil and sends it out on that pipe, which is received by the engines you've seen at the two quarries over there. So I'm planning on, I'm getting to learn Tekkit, and I'm planning on doing a lot more videos. If you like this one, please click the like button below and feel free to subscribe. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.